This video is sponsored by Babbel.
I'm back in my red boiler suit, everybody, because another huge renovation project is happening here on the estate. In fact, one of my favorite cottages on the estate has come back into hand. And so Luke and I have decided to make it into a holiday cottage or a vacation rental if you're in America. So we have a lot of work to do. I'm going to show you. It's the cutest English cottage ever. In fact, I kind of want to live there. I've got Nestor behind the camera. We need some bits to go up to the cottage now because we need to do some stuff. So, Nestor, what should I grab?
I think you want a couple of hammers.
A couple of hammers.
Find them, yeah.
Okay.
The drill might be good as well.
Okay.
And there's some drill bits next to you as well in that little yellow.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah. And maybe the battery charger for it as well.
What I'm going to do is I'm going to use this box. How does that sound? Do you think that's it?
I think from what you've told me, that should be everything.
What's that one? What's this on the end? Oh gosh.
Let's just get up there.
So we're in Nestor's car. And it's not necessarily a country car, is it?
Not so much. I have put some all-season tyres on it.
Some what?
All-season tyres on the front.
See, sometimes I can't even understand his English accent. I was like, what? He said some all-season tires. But you said it in a very British way. You are British. Welcome to this quintessentially English cottage. It's been my favorite cottage on the estate. I think it's just perfect, and it's situated in the heart of our big rewilding project here. So here are the keys, everybody. And oh, wait till you see the views out the back. I mean, they are extraordinary. Here we go. Welcome to Coatley Farmhouse.
Si chiama Lunigiana, Nord Toscana. Sì, fra Apuane Alps and Apennini Montagna.
Hi everybody, I am back in Italy enjoying some incredible gelato while on a mini break and confidently speaking and understanding the Italian language, all thanks to Babbel, one of the top language learning apps in the entire world. And I've been using Babbel now for over 2 years and it is one of the best decisions I've ever made. When I bought my little Italian house a few years ago, I could speak niente in Italiano, but today I'm excited to share some absolutely incredible news from Babbel. If you've ever wanted to master a new language like me, now is the perfect time. Drum roll, because Babbel has just launched their brand new Babbel Live private classes. Babbel Live is simply revolutionary. With this unlimited subscription, you can take as many one-on-one language classes as you want, all for one low monthly rate, and imagine having a private tutor available whenever you need without breaking the bank. And what makes Babbel Live so incredibly special? Firstly, you receive personal instruction tailored just for you. Whether you prefer one-on-one private classes or want to join a group class to practice with fellow learners, Babbel's expert teachers are there to guide you every step of the way. And every Babbel Live instructor is an accredited native level language expert. This means you're always learning from the best. Plus, Babbel's flexible curriculum allows you to switch teachers anytime, ensuring you get the most out of your learning experience. And what's amazing about Babbel is that it prepares you for real life conversations about travel, business, relationships, food, and more, like ordering in cafe and ordering your gelato.
Mi piacciono molto. È possibile avere 8 piatti quest'Italia.
With powerful pronunciation tools, you'll get the confidence to speak your new language out loud. That's so important in the real world. If you're not ready to commit to the live classes just yet, no problemo, because Babbel offers discounts on other subscription levels for the Babbel app. So you can still start learning at your own pace with lessons, games, podcasts, and more. And you can do it anywhere, even while enjoying a gelato at a gelateria this summer. So if you're ready to dive in like I have, you won't regret this decision. Try Babbel Live private classes today, and remember, there's a 20-day money-back guarantee, so it's completely risk-free. Click the link below to get started and unlock a new world of language learning with Babbel. Get up to 50% off for unlimited live private classes. If you're not ready to commit to live classes just yet, Babbel is still offering discounts for their app subscriptions, so be sure to click on my link to check them out. Happy learning, everybody, and do let me know in the comments what language you've signed up to start your journey with Babbel today. Ci vediamo presto! All right, here is the tour. Plus, I've got Nestor behind the camera, and we're going to be doing some work as well. We need to reveal something. Now, I know that this room was used as a study beforehand, but we'll make it into, another sort of, I guess, sitting room, if you like. First and foremost, here's this carpet. Now, when I walked in, I saw some flagstones, and that's what I'm wondering, where else are the flagstones? Because if the flagstones are here, I'd like to reveal it. So I'm wondering if we have to, oh dear. Okay, so these aren't, so it looks like it's just a big piece of, what would you call this, Nestor?
Carpet?
No, but underneath it, it's just concrete.
Yeah, it's just concrete.
So it's just concrete, so it's not the original flagstones, so that we'll have to recarpet this. Okay, then you enter into here, and this, everybody, woo, how amazing is this? I mean, you don't get this anywhere else but in England. The views, should we just discuss the views? Look at this. The reason we brought the tools is underneath here, you can see the original, ooh, God, there's a big woodlouse right there. Wow, ooh. The original flagstones. So the question is, so just to see, there we go. Okay, so the issue is, I can already see it. The issue we have is that there's some type of plywood over this. And Nestor, this is where you're going to come in handy later. So stay tuned, everybody. I've got to give you still the whole tour. But Nestor, what do you think? I want to try to get this off. Right. Now, I'm going to take my mask off. Whoa. So here's the back door. I mean, it's very safe here. Look at this, everybody, your view. I mean, this is paradise. Absolute. What do you think, Nestor?
Yeah, this is pretty good.
This is paradise. And I'm not wearing fingerless gloves today because it's so hot, but I am wearing a hat to guard the sun. By the way, we've just launched a shop on our YouTube channel, so if you want a hat like this and lots of other Mapperton Live merchandise, do check it out. So this...
It's a new workshop, I think.
There you go. Nestor, who wants to move here, can move his pot shop workshop. I'm not sure. Check it out. You go in there.
Yeah.
I think you're too tall.
I think it's another restoration project for you.
For you? How about for you? How about you do this one? Okay, well, you can see the back of the house, everybody. I mean, it's so still here. All you hear is the bird song. Okay, let's head into yet another room on the ground floor. So what's so magnificent about this room is you can see the original flagstones here. This is a listed building, so this cottage is grade 2 listed. And what we want to do is we want to just find some sealer, like what we have at the kitchen at Mapperton, with the original flagstones, to clean these up and then put a good sealer. But again, you have this fantastic wood-burning stove here, and then walk into the kitchen. And what's great about the kitchen is that I'm happy with the kitchen as is. I'm going to replace the countertops, replace the tiles around the side. Obviously, we need a cooker to go in there, take off that shelving, and again, original flagstone floors. Leading down, the utility room. This is a brilliant original sink. Through here, this is the old garage. But we were thinking that this could be a games area. We might put in a couple bunk beds so two families could stay here, bunk beds, but also make it a games area. What do you think, Nestor?
Workshop.
Okay, so if Nestor was living here, he'd go for a workshop. He would, actually. And next to the garage, which is very handy because it is the only loo on the ground floor, is a good sized one. So loo basin there, and then we will put in a shower as well. This is the door to the kitchen, which is fantastic. Now let's head upstairs. And these timber floorboards are fantastic, and just all the windows need to be cleaned, but original, brilliant windows, just fantastic. So the question is, as I come up to show you guys the 4 bedrooms, is what is underneath these carpets? That's what Nestor and I need to figure out, because if there are floorboards under here, I might think about getting rid of the carpet and then putting some type of carpet on top of it. Rugs, I should say. In fact, let's look at this piece now. Wow. Okay, watch out. Look at all this is brand new. Hold on. Ooh. Ooh. Sorry. I've done that. We're not going to paint them. If we were to stain them, I should say, it'd be that dark wood there. So let's head into this room and open up a window. Shall we? Look at the view from the floor up. And this bedroom has an ensuite bathroom. Again, we'll get all new bathroom fixtures. Straight across from the primary bedroom is another bedroom with, again, a fantastic fireplace. Look at this original, nice sized bedroom. So I'm going to try this bedroom and see if there's original or, oh wow. So interesting, this is very interesting. It looks to be, everybody, that these rooms, I'm not saying all of them, but the ones I'm looking, oh wow. Okay. Oh my goodness. So you can see that there was a carpet down, it looks like, at some point. Okay, so I'm just not sure about making all 4 bedrooms having timber floors. But what do you think, Nestor? Easily stained.
Yeah, but it'd be difficult to match the new ones and the old ones.
But it's really pretty. There's a part of me that thinks then you could just put almost a big rug just a couple inches away from each side to make it so it is almost end-to-end carpet, but it's not, so you can keep the edge around. Anyway, comment down below, what do you think I should do? One of the things I would like to do is, for some reason, the hardware has been painted and it's easy to strip off, so I'd like that to go back to sort of its original color. Again, big size bedroom here, just massive, and I suspect same wood floors. You've got a different view this way, so a view out.
It's the rewilding project.
Yeah, the rewilding project is this way. So you might have some pigs or horses coming right up to your bedroom window. Wouldn't that be nice? 2 more rooms. I know, it's enormous. So that was the 3rd bedroom. The 4th bedroom's small, so obviously it looks to be as if it was used as a closet, but we'll make this into a single bedroom. And then lastly is kind of the family bathroom. So there's the one ensuite in the primary master bedroom, and then there's a big family bathroom. And again, we will be replacing, we're gonna keep the loo, we quite like this, replace the bath, good looking sort of sink that goes with the period of the house. And we are gonna put in a new shower. And again, views out to the rewilding project. It's pretty amazing. This is unbelievable. So up above here, I would have Nestor go up here. You're not even gonna believe what's on top there. It's not done, but it is pretty incredible.
Okay, so I've made it up and it's about 1,000 degrees in here, so I'm not going to stay here for long, but it's pretty cool. But yeah, I think massive workshop, workbench over there, maybe like some jacks and a lifting table.
I don't think so.
Yeah, my mum says she doesn't think so, but she won't have to know.
All right, Nestor, tools. We just want to look to see if there's flagstones underneath here. Which spot should we try first?
Well, the two bolts we could actually see were sort of here, but they look pretty rusty, but I think...
Should we just try that? As you saw, we sort of moved around the space here. We tried everything. I don't know. Oh, something's moving. Oh, something's definitely moving, Nestor. Oh my gosh.
Yeah, but...
Yeah, he's got a corner.
Like
he's got a corner. Oh my gosh, you've got a corner.
It's just a hole, to be honest.
So, let's see, what's this? See? No?
No, that's
You're right.
That's
Do you know what it is?
Ply. That's still the wood.
Is that still the wood?
Yeah.
What? It's a mystery, everybody.
I don't think we're going to get it all up, though.
Well, we're not going to get it all up, but I was trying to find what was underneath. That was my whole point.
I mean,
I don't know, maybe we're pulling up the floor.
Yeah.
So maybe we should stop.
I think, well...
Yeah. Okay, we did try our best, everybody. So I think basically we have a lot of work to do here. So there's quite a lot of work, but this is starting immediately. And so do follow us on this big renovation project. And we hope to get this done this summer, which is really, really exciting. So Nestor and I are gonna head back, get something lovely to drink in the warm English summer sunshine, which only lasts about 2 weeks out of the year. We need to lap it up. So until then, we'll be back here very, very soon. You're going to see big changes, but be sure to subscribe, like, and of course, turn notifications on. And do check out our new store with lots of brilliant Mapperton merchandise.
Oh my goodness, it's a June day and there's actually some sun shining, which is very unusual for Mapperton. And I'm here with Ollie from Remote Aerial Surveys, because a really important part of the rewilding project is to baseline, in other words, to capture what we've got at the moment in terms of the vegetation here at Mapperton. And one of the ways that we can do that without having to go around and survey every little bit is through the use of some really clever drone technology, and Ollie is the man with the drone. Ollie, tell us about the kit and what it can do.
Yeah, so today we're flying the DJI M300 with the various terrain levels here at Mapperton. We're using something called terrain follow, which will keep it above 60 metres above the ground at all times.
So cleverly it knows what height to stay at.
Yeah.
Chris, your drone doesn't do that, does it?
No.
Okay, yeah.
And then the camera we're using is a dual camera. It's a multispectral camera, which means basically it picks up everything the eye can and can't see outside the light spectrum.
Right.
So it'll pick up from blue to infrared.
And why is that useful? Why do we want to go to these other colours that we can't see?
Because when you're looking at a blade of glass, say it's green,
Yeah.
that doesn't necessarily mean it's healthy.
Right, right.
And infrared and those other spectrums will show sometimes the crop damage or crop unhealthiness.
Right, right, which you can't
Which
see
you can't see.
with the naked eye. So all of this is just giving us a whole wealth of data about all of the vegetation that we have currently at Mapperton. And what it means is that in future we can bring this back and do a survey of the exact same area, and then it'll tell us what's changed over time.
Exactly
Yeah.
that.
Brilliant, Ollie. So let's see the thing in motion.
Let's go.
This is a bit bigger, Chris, than the drones we're used to, isn't it? Yeah. Looks like it could lift a person off the ground. Maybe a lamb or something. Yeah.
Okay, taken off.
Is it off now? Is it
It's
doing its thing?
It's doing its thing. Yeah.
It's doing its thing. So at this moment, you've just set it to auto. It is running the program, and the drone is just making its way in a grid pattern because it has already programmed into it exactly the area that it wants to go over, and it's taking photos as it goes. And you said it's got 5 lenses, so each lens is a different light wavelength. Is that right?
Correct, yeah.
Yeah, and then it layers them on top of each other. Wow, that's just so clever, isn't it?
It is very clever. It's the future.
It's the future, yeah. And you can go have a cup of tea now, really, can't you?
I need to keep an eye on the
You
drone.
need to keep an eye on the drone. That's right. By law, we have to have line of sight to the drone, so we can just see it. It's a bit like mowing the lawn, really, isn't it?
It is a
It's
bit
just,
up and down.
Just going up and down and mowing the lawn. It's quite kind of peaceful. Oh my God, my hair was a total mess this morning.
See your hair makeup?
Oh, Chris, you don't even tell me these things. Are you recording?
Yeah.
What, you're recording me talking about my hair being a mess? Oh, Ben, you gotta warn me. We're in a beautiful part of the estate here. It's not somewhere I come very often.
I don't
but
think anyone
actually,
comes here that often.
you know, if I was going to build a house somewhere at Mapperton, it could be right here, don't you think? You can see almost everything. This is a garden mower. So quite why it's in the middle of the estate in very long grass is a bit of a mystery. And Ben is the man to tell us what's going on.
So what we're doing is we're cutting all the tracks and the trails for the self-guided rewilding route. So that's what we're doing. So we're just keeping a nice short level of grass just so people can stick to the path.
Yeah.
And then people don't get lost and go astray and get lost in the wild.
There were 3 key words in there which I think our audience don't yet know about. And those were self-guided rewilding. Actually, self-guided is one word, isn't it, with a hyphen?
Yeah.
Anyway, it doesn't matter. This is a whole new project for the estate, and one that we really hope is going to take off. The idea is that instead of coming on a tour, a guided tour, with Ben or with Tom Brereton, who's our head of ecology, people can come and get a ticket at Mapperton, and then they can follow the routes that we've laid out on their own, so that they are self-guided. And Ben, tell us about the route.
So yeah, it's quite a nice route really. It's, as you say earlier, it's taking people to part of the rewilding where they probably haven't been before.
Yeah.
So it's really opening up the estate to wider parts and making sure that they can see the actual, find the real quiet spots and all the nice things that we see on I see on a daily basis. So what we've got is we've got quite a lot of wet areas as well. So we have got a lot of boardwalks as well, just to keep people off.
You've been building those, haven't you?
Building the boardwalks with the volunteers as well. They've been a massive help as well. So
Yeah.
which is
How many
quite
boards have we created?
nice. It's about 30 in total.
boards, 30 planks.
And then each board underneath has got 8 posts underneath to hold it up.
Wow.
So there's a lot of
That's
post
right.
bashing.
And each board has also got a wire mesh on it so that people don't slip.
Yeah,
and,
exactly.
And
So
the point of these boards is that in all these muddy areas, some people may not want to find themselves, up above their boots with, you know, mud in their toes.
Yeah,
I don't know why.
It's a
but,
bit.
you know,
It's a bit like that in places.
it is
yeah.
a bit like that. So so we've done that. We've created the route. We've marked it out. We've put some new gates in. Is that right?
We've put a couple. I've still got one more new foot gate
Yeah.
to do, so it's a start and finish at the foot gate.
There's
So
a special gate
yeah.
for the beginning of the self-guided
it's a
rewiring.
nice shiny gate.
Right, and now you're going to set me to work to do a bit of mowing.
Yes.
I think I remember this machine. So it knows I'm here. I've got my foot on the clutch and on the brake.
If you release the handbrake, which is that
and
little,
I need to release the
that little-
handbrake,
that
which
little
is
black
this
lever
one, isn't
there,
it?
that's
Here.
Yeah, perfect. That's it.
What is that?
Yeah, that did pop up. It wasn't.
sure?
It wasn't on that type.
Was not that tight. Okay.
You
And then we stick our. Oh dear, oh, it's not really working for me. Even my dad knows. Why is it not turning on, Ben? What have I not got? Something low, high.
hang on. There you go. Your
okay.
PTO was engaged.
PTO was engaged.
Yeah, so it should. There we go.
Right. And I'm going to get into one.
Yeah, one. And then
And
just
put the PTA on.
Put your PTO up, so forward, and then
Low
put
revs.
low revs, and then put your revs up.
Bit of revs.
Or you can use the handle, or you can use the foot pedal.
Right. Is that the foot pedal?
That's it. And you want to be where it says PTO. That one you need to be up to there, and you need to put it in gear.
I am in gear.
You're in gear, ready?
Yeah, I'm in gear. Was it getting stuck there?
Yeah, it's just because the grass is so long, so you just have to keep on unplugged.
Oh, I see.
See how it's
Pulling the
all
stuff
blocked out.
Yeah. Well, this is not like the croquet lawn.
No,
Mapperton,
it's a little bit
is it?
different to that.
It's got a bit more work to do.
So yeah, so it just keeps on blocking, but yeah. But
And is this bit all done, or is this got to?
no, that
where
needs to
this
be
go?
that needs to be cut as well.
Right. Was that because I wasn't going quite in the right?
Well, you're
direction?
you already sort of started doing the second path, so it's 2 whips of the tractor, so you've already done one sort of path of the tractor.
Okay. Let's go look at your your plank. Right. How do I put the handbrake on?
And it's just that little lever push. No, not that one. The one underneath. Push it down. There you go. So,
That's it.
Yeah.
It's in. I see. Right. Okay. Oh. Right. We've just walked up from the path, and you can see here that we've got all these rootled sections, and it's fantastic in the summer because you're starting to see what happens when the pigs have rootled. They're creating a microclimate because the earth warms up in the sun, and that's a fantastic place for insects of all sorts. I've seen bees, there were a couple of spiders, a grasshopper or cricket down here. Oh look, there he is jumping away. But just as we were looking, Ben spotted something else, which is quite fun. What is it?
So that's just a oak sapling or
oak sapling.
Yeah,
Look, there it is. That is a baby
self-seeded oak.
Self-seeded oak. That is what we are looking for. That is part of the whole purpose of this project, is to encourage natural regeneration, particularly of native species, particularly of oak. And there is one that has germinated and got away this year.
Yeah. This year, literally be this winter. So
this winter.
So yeah, first bit of growing. So hopefully the sort of longer grass is protecting it until it gets to that stage where it's going to outcompete the grass and keep on growing.
Just stay clear of the deer.
Yeah.
Ben, this is actually quite an important part of the walk because you're going to be putting up a contraption of some sort here.
So what we've got is we're going to have a bit of upcycled tin, and we're going to make a nice picture frame, mount it. So then this area of the estate, I say, no one really goes, but you can actually see quite a lot of the rewilding from here. So it's really nice to have almost like a fixed point photography of how it's going to change in time. So it's sort of going to be the forever changing picture.
The forever changing picture
Yeah.
of Mapperton
Of
wildlands.
Mapperton wildlands, yeah.
And this actually is one of the best views, isn't it? Because we can see all the way over
Yeah.
to Coltley in that direction. We can see Hook Park that way.
Yeah.
And people would have come up behind us, and suddenly they've got this extraordinary,
This sort of big view,
extraordinary view,
which is always going to be.
Yeah. Do you think people are going to be sort of standing in the picture frame and making silly faces?
Hopefully,
Or-
yeah. But then you say right in front of us now are already the horses and the pigs in front of us in the
Oh my
distance we can
goodness.
see. So
There they are,
in
the distance.
In the distance. So no,
Get out your sketchbook.
it's a bit like that, yeah.
Yeah.
So that's what we're trying to encourage as well. So yeah, there's no set time. People just take as long as they want and enjoy it.
Yeah, maybe let's just stand here for a bit. You can see behind us the path.
Yeah.
This has been beautifully mown by Ben, bringing you to a fabulous piece of Mapperton construction known as the Boardwalk. This is what has been built by you and our wonderful team of volunteers.
Yeah. They know. As I said earlier, the volunteers have done a very good job. So, been very tedious making them, putting them together, and doing all the wire. Because you can see all the individual staples that are having to go in as well.
And this is to stop you
Slipping over.
slipping
Yeah,
on
exactly.
even the slipperiest of slippery days. Yeah, but it does a great job, doesn't it?
Yeah, no, they're
Yeah?
really good. Yeah, really good.
And it's June, so there's not quite as much water as there has been, but I reckon it can be pretty damp, and we wouldn't want to get our visitors stuck. In fact, we don't even want to get Chris stuck. Chris has very sensibly come onto the boardwalk here because he realises that his wellies are no match for that puddle. You've been doing a bit of sawing as well.
Yeah, so there was a couple of branches that are hanging over, so we just cut them back, just to let in a lot more light. So hopefully this should dry out over time.
Yeah.
But also just because it was going straight across the boardwalk, so it was just meaning people had to duck or you know, so it was a bit of a health and safety risk. So we're just trying to mitigate that as best we can.
Now, one of the things we've been talking about at Mapperton recently has been animals and trying to keep them in fields. We have our wonderful pigs, but they seem to want to go and explore other parts of the estate. They don't want to stay in one place.
No, they don't. No.
And sometimes people think, well, why can't you just keep your animals in? Well, that is a really good example of why we can't keep our animals in, because all it takes is for a tree to come down on a fence like that, and suddenly that is the great escape.
Yeah, that is the great, and they're very quick learners, so that's all they take. It's literally just a day, and then they'll be gone.
Be sure to click the link in my description for up to 50% off for unlimited live private classes with Babbel.